Hello and welcome to day 100 of the Big Hatch. Let's see what our chicks have been up to this week. In the mornings, the chicks now come with me to find the big chickens to have their feed in the big chicken area. You can see the chicks eating with all the big chickens now, so they're ready to come and live with them soon in their big house. This is the final episode of the Big Hatch. It's been 100 days since we first put the eggs into the incubator. It's been an amazing journey and I've really enjoyed it. Let's have a look at what happened right from the beginning. See this one just poking its beak through its hole. And if we watch this egg at the back, it's moving as the chick inside it moves. This is what it looks like at 7 o'clock this morning. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I think 14 chicks perhaps. So our Big Hatch journey is coming to its end, but our chickens will still be either staying here or going off to find some new homes next week with some people who are very excited to be having them. During the Big Hatch, you've all done some amazing work. I've set you a challenge each week. Some of the children from Great Finborough Primary School have completed every single challenge and sent me all of their work. My utility room has started to look like a gallery, and you've seen some of the work up on the wall. Here's some of the work you sent last week to celebrate 100 days of the Big Hatch. Pumpkin's new school. Pumpkin was sitting on her bed staring at a photograph of herself with her best friend Snowy. She was feeling sad. She was missing Snowy so much. Pumpkin's dad had got a new job and her family had moved house. Today was going to be her first day at her new school. She put on her new school hat and went into the kitchen. Her dad was busy packing her lunch. "What would you like for breakfast?" Dad asked. "I'm not really hungry," replied Pumpkin. "I have a funny feeling in my tummy." "It's normal to have butterflies on your first day," he reassured her, giving her a cuddle. "Your new school is lovely. It will be fine." Mr. Bryan met Pumpkin in the school reception. They walked together to Green class. He was very kind and made her laugh. She was starting to feel a bit better. In the classroom, he introduced her to the other chicks. "Everyone, this is Pumpkin. It's her first day, so please look after her," he said. Each chick took it in turns to introduce themselves. "I am Toffee," cheeped the first. "I am Bumble," tweeted the second. "I am Goldie," chirped the third. Mr. Bumble announced that it was a very special day. "The Big Hatch is 100 days old today," he said. "This afternoon we will have a party to celebrate." Everyone twittered with excitement. He explained to Pumpkin that Mrs. Tucker would usually bring an incubator into school to hatch some eggs, but that it wasn't possible this year. Instead, Mrs. Tucker set up a YouTube channel called The Big Hatch to keep everyone updated while they were at home with their families, he said. The chicks spent the morning making party decorations. Pumpkin enjoyed the wing painting activity the best. It was a bit like finger painting, but you used your wings instead. All of the chicks worked hard together. They were so proud of their finished artwork. At lunchtime, Bumble, Toffee and Goldie taught Pumpkin their favourite games. It was the first time she had played hopscotch. She loved it. Next, they had a go at skipping. Goldie and Bumble turned the rope, whilst Pumpkin and Toffee jumped. They managed 20 skips in a row. Pumpkin was really enjoying her first day. "This afternoon we are going to share our favourite memories of the Big Hatch," Mr. Bryan announced. He went first. "I enjoyed seeing all of the children's wonderful creative work," he clucked. Goldie enjoyed watching the chicks hatch on webcam. "My brother and I cheeped with excitement as the eggs cracked open," she described. Bumble loved watching the chicks running around with the cucumber pieces. "It made my family and I laugh," he chuckled. Toffee liked it when the chicks pecked at the camera. "They were a bit cheeky," he laughed. Everyone agreed. The Big Hatch had been fantastic. After that, they had a party with music, games and a cake. Pumpkin had great fun. "Let's give a cheer for Mrs. Tucker and the Big Hatch," clucked Mr. Bryan. "Hip, hip!" "Hooray!" the chicks shouted together. Soon it was the end of school. Pumpkin was going to watch the Big Hatch when she got home. She had really enjoyed her first day and couldn't wait for her second. The end. So that's all from the Big Hatch. Thank you ever so much for watching. It's been great fun. Bye.